Hello you beautiful people and welcome to Assetto Corsa. I finally did it, I finally bought this game. I've been meaning to get this for a while, and I finally did it thanks to the Steam Summer Sale. I managed to get it and all of its DLC for $26. Bargain of the year. Not really, but it was a pretty good price, especially for this game. And no, this car that you're looking at does not come in the game. It doesn't come in the base game or any of the DLCs. This is a mod. This is the Exo GT crazy little go-kart thing. It is one of the craziest cars I've ever driven, and it drives pretty much how it looks like it would drive. There's no downforce in this thing. It's incredibly light and incredibly hard to control. And I'm trying to drive it without traction control or ABS, and it really likes to let you know that. But this isn't the only mod I'm using today. I'm also going to be driving around a track that I've modded. It's the Bridgehampton circuit, I believe is what it's called. It's a course that, as far as I know, is no longer in use, but apparently at one time was actually being used. And the state it's in this game is incredibly overgrown and not taken care of. So it's a hard car to drive on a really difficult course to drive on. And I'm going to be racing a full field of 24 of these things, starting from last place. It's going to be crazy. So we're technically in the race now, but just waiting for me to hit the go button. I wanted to clear up something real quick. It's not the Exo GT. As you can see right here, it's the Glass GT Exo Rod. Small mistake, but I just wanted to clear that up real quick before I actually got it started. So let's go. Alright, waiting for the lights. These things are loud, and they are crazy to drive. I've not got traction control or ABS on, and this car likes to remind me that. The amount of times I've spun out due to braking or turning in too hard or something in practice is crazy. The AI, I'm not sure really quite grasped how to drive these things. Oh, don't want to get locked together there. That is a bad thing. Ooh, really squeezing through there. Just gonna try to pick my way up the field as far as I can for these first couple of laps. Not a long race, just set to 4 laps. But those 4 laps are going to be full of work. These things are hard to drive. I've got the AI set down to 80%, that's as low as it'll go, and it's still a challenge. This track it's bumpy. You can see there are cones and tires around the outside of it. There are no rumble strips, it's not smooth. There are cracks all over the surface and patches everywhere. It's just as difficult to drive as you'd think it is. But man, I love this circuit and I love these cars. I gotta just try and find my way around these guys now. The AI really likes to drive that turn wide. I'm not totally sure why, because I don't think that's the fastest line around there. But what do I know? Really making good progress on this first lap. Up to 16th. Just try and make it around the last turn here. And then back onto the... Will this technically be the front straight or the back straight? I don't know. Oh, there's lightning outside. I hope that doesn't kill the recording. Oh, they're making a wall. I can't get past them. I'm gonna slow down because I know this thing likes to plow wide around these long sweeping turns. There's no downforce on this thing and it really drives like it. While I was practicing in Assetto Corsa, just trying to get used to the new physics engine, I drove a bunch of different cars. Most of them have downforce. But this one doesn't have any downforce at all. And it drives really differently from the rest of them because at high speeds, you want to barely give this thing any brakes at all, but at low speeds you want to add on. That's really different from the rest of the cars where you kind of start high and then let off. Oh. There's the spin. And back to last place. Well, looks like I got my work cut out for me now. That's if I can catch back up. Already on lap 2. That's gonna be a tall order to get back up to these guys, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I really have to push, and this car does not like to be pushed. You hear the brakes locking up there. Just barely giving it anything at all on the brakes, and it starts to lock up. Really long right-hander. There are 2 of those in this course that just kind of go on forever going right like that. That one's the worst one though because there's a bump on the end that causes the car to kind of fly around. Trying to get this last turn right again. Catching right back up to the back of these guys. That's the positive of setting them on a low difficulty. I can get caught back up pretty quickly, assuming I don't make any mistakes. On to lap 3 now. Trying to close back up on these guys, but I do not like taking speed around these corners. I am not well enough versed in this game for that yet. Like right there, I still go onto the sand. Gravel, whatever it is. I think it's sand. Alright. Closing back up on these guys. Oh, I forgot they like to brake early for this turn. Ooh, catching it. Just barely catching it. I gotta get some positions here. I'm gonna finish last. Don't want to do that now, do I? See if I can force him wide. Get right past him. That worked smoothly. Fantastic car and a fantastic track, just really difficult. There we go, braking just right there, didn't lock up at all. Alright, into this long right-hander again. I love to sneak up the inside of the cars here, but wasn't close enough to really do it here. Got 2 positions, back up to 22nd. I know I can make more positions before the end of the race, but last turn is not a strong point for me, so I'm not going to risk it here. I will get them coming out of the turn though, because they're slow. Like I said, I don't think the AI is really well tuned for these cars or this track. But I will certainly take advantage of that. Locked up the brakes a little bit, thankfully I was still going straight right then. Coming down to this slower right-hander. It's not necessarily slow, but it's definitely slower than other parts of the track. Let's see if I can creep in here. Yep. See if I can sneak around the outside of him here. Guess technically the inside for that turn. Slow, 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 don't hit me. Alright. Up to 16 again. See if we can make any more positions before the end of the race. Really making up good ground since that spin. Coming around the last half of the course now. Don't hit him. I'm really surprised I didn't hit him just then. I went wide there. Really wide. Ooh, this guy was slow and it pushed him back. and make up a few more positions. Up to 13th. See if I can make up a few more. Hey guys, post-editing Stormy here. I just wanted to point something out real quick. Last turn is not a strong point for me, so I'm not gonna risk it here. Before the line. No! That's some pretty solid foreshadowing right there. Come on. That's the wrong paddle. No! Oh, and there goes all of that work on the last corner. Oh, that's just how this car goes, though. This car, this track. They like to remind you that you're not in control. Of course, I have traction control turned off, but they really like to remind you that you are not in control. Oh, that was a lot of work. That was fun. I didn't do so well, but it was fun. Oh, let's see about my lap times, though. Yeah, I got the fastest lap by a good bit. Say 54s, 53s. There's a 52. So yeah, I was a full second quicker than their fastest lap, but not consistent enough. And if I had made that last turn well, I probably could have got up to 11th or 10th, because they're not fast on that last turn. I should have been more content with my position, but that's how it goes sometimes. You push a little too hard and you throw it all away. I've done that my fair share of times now in practice. But anyways, gonna be a pretty short video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. A lot of fun just messing around with these mods. I might come out with a couple more of these videos if you guys like this one. I know I'm gonna just mess around with more mods anyways, so I might as well record it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Stormy. I'll see you later.